Hello everyone and welcome to my daily report market analysis videos on Friday the 11th of October with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantec. We've had the prospects of deals dominating the market sentiment actually in the past 24 hours. Prospect that US and China could be close to some sort of a trade deal. Not the all-encompassing trade deal that the markets possibly would have been the real game changer, but certainly a mini trade deal could be agreed at some stage. And it'll be interesting to see how we see markets reacting this evening, really. President Trump is meeting Vice Premier Liu He of China this evening to discuss, obviously, these trade talks. And the response to that will be, I think, fairly significant, and certainly we'll see the markets responding, I think, tonight and then obviously into Monday. At the moment, it's fairly dollar negative, which tends to be seen as a sort of risk positive move, risk positive dollar negative, and that is basically what we're seeing across majors today. Interesting that gold is still rebounding around that $1,500 mark, but look at equities really flying high. You saw the S&P 500 up last night, up on futures again today. Look at that DAX 1.5% higher. FTSE though, just a couple of ticks down. Why is that? Because the other deal that we've got on impacting through markets is the prospect of a Brexit deal. And we saw sterling flying high yesterday, a couple of percent, and it certainly was a factor that I think is still a key impact on FTSE 100, the negative correlation between FTSE and sterling. When sterling is higher, FTSE underperforms, and we can see that coming significantly through today. So we see general move out of risk. Generally, it is an important reaction that we saw on bond markets yesterday, spiking higher on treasury yields, and it certainly, we saw the yen underperforming, we saw gold underperforming. So that is a real impact on markets, I think, that we're going to see from this US-China trade, these China trade talks today, which are set to conclude, and then we'll have certainly a big reaction, I think, into next week. So at the moment, we are looking out for data points today. Just the Michigan sentiment data for the US, and that is at 3 o'clock. And it's expected to just slightly tick lower on the Michigan sentiment to 92.0, but also look out for these expectations component falling and also current conditions falling. You can see also on this chart, if I refresh that, you can see also that these are back towards key levels. 80 on that expectations component would be important. Back below that, and below 90 on the sentiment headline would also be key. So watch out for that. If that happens, then you could see that the reaction through the expectations for dollar rate for US rate cuts would grow quite significantly, I think. So that's another key data point today. Okay, so that takes me on to my chart of the day, which is Euro-Yen. Now, Euro-Yen has been improving. The Euro has been strengthening. The Yen has been weakening in the last 24 hours. Risk positive. The dollar down, so that has helped the Euro to jump. And it certainly has meant that Euro-Yen is on the brink of turning a decisive corner. We saw a breakout to two-week highs on Euro-Yen above 118.50, which is a pivot. 118.50, but also look at this downtrend. This downtrend that's been intact since April is now being tested, threatened, and possibly on a closing basis. Certainly a move above 119 figure today on a closing basis would confirm that. And it looks as though the momentum indicators are certainly going with this. That acceleration higher on stochastics, bull cross on MACD, RSI above 50. I think RSI above 60 would really be a signal of bullish intent, and that would certainly suggest that we're going to be looking out for a move back towards 120 big figure, which is that key pivot through July into September. So really important potential turnaround moment here for Euro-Yen. You can see that on the hourly chart. 118.50 is a basis of breakout support now, and also back towards 118.15, another sort of near-term pivot area. So it's a nice little buy zone there between 118.50, 15 to the downside. Initial support, you could argue, from yesterday's intraday low, 118.70. But certainly looks as though the market is building for a recovery. So with that in mind, I wish you good luck. Oh, not that though. Wishing... Sorry, it's completely the wrong image. Anyway, I wish you good luck in your trading today. So click here to subscribe to our analysis videos, and also go to our website where you can sign up for our webinars. Thank you.